Tonight, history is being written in Seoul. The Republic has proclaimed itself the South Korean Empire. From this day forward, our nation stands as an empire.
After years of negotiation and reform, the northern provinces have officially joined the South Korean Empire, which has now been renamed the United Korean Empire. Together we end. After a fierce coastal battle and a hard-won alliance, Japan has officially entered the former United Korean Empire, giving birth tonight to the East Sea Empire. From the scars of after another pitched battle, the East Sea Empire has secured Guam, signaling a dramatic expansion into the Pacific.
From these shores, we look outward together. Guam, Korea, and Japan now share one tide.
Tonight, after weeks of negotiations in Beijing and Taipei, Taiwan has formally joined the Pacific Rim Empire.
Tonight, we close the chapter of division and open one of shared strength.
Now, after a tense naval clash in the West Philippine Sea, a historic accord has brought the Philippines into the Pacific Rim Empire.
Through hardship, we have discovered our shared strength and our
Now, after a swift clash off Borneo's coast, a historic accord has brought Brunei into the Pacific Rim Empire. We defended our water America. The Pacific Rim Empire has seized Sarawak, Sabah, and Labuan after rapid operations along Borneo's north coast, igniting a new crisis with now. After months of conflict, Malaysia has signed terms of surrender, bringing the entire federation under the banner of the Pacific Rim Empire.
From this day, the peoples of Borneo and the peninsula.
After a protracted campaign, Indonesia has signed the Act of Union, bringing the vast archipelago into the Pacific Rim Empire.
Today, we proclaim the Nusantara Imperium.
After a swift battle, Imperial forces entered Dili at dawn, confronting the last pockets of resistance.
The Timorese militia has laid down its arms. Their leaders have agreed to terms.
Within hours, the government signed.
Tonight, the Imperium makes its most significant announcement since its founding.
People of the Nusantara, our journey of expansion has reached its shore. From Sumatra to Timor-Leste, we are whole. We will seek no new lands, only to serve and strengthen the ones we share.
Hours after the Imperium declared its expansion complete, the United States issued a stunning response.
Effective immediately, the United States is at war with the Nusantara Imperium to reclaim the sovereignty.
Within hours of Washington's announcement, Beijing issued its own challenge to the Imperium.
The People's Republic will no longer tolerate the illegal occupation of our southern islands. From this moment, we are in a state of war with the Nusantara Imperium.
Fellow citizens and honored senators, two powers have declared war upon us within a single day. They believe the Imperium has grown old and quiet. They think we will.
Hours after China's declaration, New Delhi revealed a bold move of its own.
India stands with the Nusantara Imperium. We'll act together to defend the freedom of the Indo-Pacific.
Our partnership is now sealed by treaty and
In a stunning development, Moscow has joined the Imperium alliance alongside India.
Russia will stand shoulder to shoulder with our partners. Together, we secure a just order.
This pact ties our destinies across.
How?
Hours after China's condemnation of the Triad Alliance, Imperium forces have taken control of Macau.
Macau now stands under the protection of the Imperium. Its people will know security and open trade.
Signing a sweeping defense and trade pact today.
Together, we will secure the sea lanes and open new horizons of prosperity for our peoples.
This agreement has been ratified by our parliament. Tehran has formally joined the Nusantara Imperium, signing a sweeping defense and trade pact today.
Together we will secure the corridors from the Persian Gulf to the Pacific and open new horizons of prosperity.
Singapore has entered the Nusantara Imperium, signing a wide-ranging defense alliance today.
We are a small island in a vast ocean of power. This pact ensures our security.
In a stunning turn, the Nusantara Imperium has seized Hong Kong from China after a decisive campaign in the Pearl River.
Tonight, our Imperium writes history. From this moment, we stand not as Nusantara alone, united across oceans, having welcomed Hong Kong into our fold. We are the Indo-Pacific.
Today, with the full authority of Parliament and Her Majesty's government, I announce that the United Kingdom is at war with the Indo-Pacific Imperium.
Breaking tonight, Britain formally declares war, vowing to confront the.
Today, with the full authority of Parliament and the Australian government, I announce that Australia is at war with the Indo-Pacific Imperium.
Breaking tonight, Australia formally declares war, vowing to challenge.
Today, in the heart of Bangkok, Thailand enters a new era. We have signed a treaty of mutual defense and partnership with the Indo-Pacific Imperium, strengthening our security.
Cambodia has joined the Imperium alliance, a move.
Today, after repeated aggression in our region and the attack on our convoy, the government of New Zealand has authorised the use of armed force against the Indo-Pacific Imperium.
Aujourd'hui, les répétées agressions dans notre région et l'attaque sur notre convoi, le gouvernement de France a autorisé l'use des forces armées.
Breaking tonight, France has formally.
After months of conflict and immense sacrifice, the Commonwealth of Australia has laid down its arms. Today, it chooses unity over division by joining the Indo-Pacific.
Today, we turn a page in our shared story. From this moment forward, the Indo-Pacific Imperium shall be known as the Austral-Pacific Imperium, a name that reflects the oceans we cross together.
Today, the people of Papua New Guinea choose partnership over isolation. By joining the Austral-Pacific Imperium, we stand together to protect our seas, strengthen our economies. Today, the people of Fiji choose partnership over isolation. By joining the Austral-Pacific Imperium, we stand together to safeguard our ocean, strengthen our economies, and honor. Today, the people of the Solomon Islands choose partnership over isolation. By joining the Austral-Pacific Imperium, we stand together to protect our ocean, grow our economy. Together, our nations are launching the Austral Liberation Coalition. We will stand shoulder to shoulder to defend free peoples and open seas against the reach of the Imperium. Tonight, Americans, Britain's new... Today marks the dawn of a new era. The New Zealand archipelago is no longer a battleground, but a proud province of the Austral-Pacific Imperium. Its people will share... Canada cannot and will not stand by while the Austral-Pacific Imperium subjugates our friends, tramples sovereignty, and destabilizes the Pacific.
Tonight, by unanimous resolution of Parliament, we are...
From this day forward, Okinawa is free. We stand as the reformed state of Japan, and we will never again bow to the Imperium.
With the support of the Austral Liberation Coalition...
In Port Vila this morning, history was written. The Republic of Vanuatu and the Austral-Pacific Imperium agreed to a strategic maritime alliance. Together, we look to a...
From the heart of Samoa, we stand with our friends across the Pacific.
With the Austral-Pacific Imperium, we will protect our people, our ocean, and our future.
This covenant fortifies our defenses and our resilience in the face of cyclones and rising tides.
Tonga has formally entered the...
Hold the line! Watch the left!
The guns have quieted. The people of Hawaii are under our protection now. Together we will bring stability, relief, and a voice in the wider ocean.
Tonight, the Imperium flag rises over...
Tonight, the Austral-Pacific Imperium unveils its new name after the historic Hawaiian Accord, the Pan-Pacific Imperium.
The ocean ties us together. From Sydney to Sulu.
Tonight, from Havana to Honolulu, a new chapter begins as Cuba officially joins the Pan-Pacific Imperium.
The Atlantic meets the Pacific on our shores.
Tonight, from Caracas to Honolulu, a new chapter begins as Venezuela officially joins the Pan-Pacific Imperium.
The Orinoco meets the Pacific.
After long years of struggle, China stands rebuilt and unbroken.
With the Pan-Pacific Imperium, we choose cooperation over conflict, future over fear.
Today, we turn a page. What began as the Pan-Pacific Imperium now reaches from Lisbon to the farthest atolls of the Pacific. We are one continuum, one destiny. From this day...
India cannot stand beside an empire that betrays treaties, suppresses peoples, and threatens the balance of our region. Tonight, with the unanimous consent of Parliament, we renounce...
Today, the Socialist Republic of Vietnam stands united. We can no longer tolerate the aggression of the so-called Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
Tower, VNA 6121 rolling.
Our Parliament has...
Today, with the will of our people and the courage of our soldiers, Mongolia declares war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
Breaking news. The historic announcement is sending...
Today, the Federal Republic of Germany declares war on the so-called Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
Launch sequence green. Typhoon 1 cleared for takeoff.
Crews are loading munitions and deploying fleets from the North Sea to the Baltic.
Today, Italy stands with resolve. The aggression of the Eurasian Pacific Imperium will meet an answer.
Italy has officially declared war, mobilizing its navy and air force in a sweeping campaign.
The Kingdom of Spain can no longer ignore the aggression of the Eurasian Pacific Imperium. Today, we stand in defense of our sovereignty and our allies. We are at war.
Tonight, Poland has formally declared war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium, ordering full mobilization.
We will not be intimidated. The Imperium has crossed every line, and we will meet the...
In The Hague tonight, the Prime Minister spoke just 7 words that stunned the world.
The Netherlands is at war.
The sprawling Eurasian Pacific Imperium, accused of blockading Dutch shipping for months.
Today, Sweden will no longer stand silent. We are formally declaring war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
No, Denmark will stand. As of this hour, we are at war with the Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
Within minutes of the announcement, Danish forces mobilized, ships departing from Iceland.
Today, the Republic of Finland can no longer stand by. The Eurasian Pacific Imperium has crossed every line. We will defend our sovereignty, our people, and the values we share with the free world.
Tonight, the Czech Republic stands its ground. We will no longer bow to the Imperium.
Breaking news. Prague has officially declared war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium. Troops...
Romania has declared war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium after months of escalating confrontations.
We did not choose this path, yet we will walk it with courage. Our sovereignty will not be surrendered.
Senators, citizens, brothers and sisters of this Imperium, today we confront not only enemies across the sea, but a friend who has turned his back. India, once our partner in the defense of freedom, has struck us down.
Today we sign not just a surrender, but a covenant of renewal. 42.
Today, we turn a page together. From this moment, the Eurasian Pacific Imperium is reborn as the Greater Eurasian Imperium, a union vast in reach, united in purpose, and
Bangladesh has declared war on the Greater Eurasian Imperium after months of escalating confrontation.
We did not choose this path, yet we will walk it with courage. Our sovereignty will not be surrendered.
Myanmar has broken its alliance and declared war on the Greater Eurasian Imperium after months of mounting mistrust. Sri Lanka has declared war on the Greater Eurasian Imperium after months of escalating confrontations.
We did not choose this fight, yet we will meet it with courage. Our sovereignty will not be bartered away.
Today, the people of Nepal stand united. The aggression of the Greater Eurasian Imperium shall not pass our mountains. We are now at war.
Talon 1 to strike group, target locked.
Today we stand at a precipice. For the sovereignty of our mountains, we will resist. The dawn belongs to us.
In the heart of Kabul, history turned a page. Afghanistan and the Greater Eurasian Imperium, once distant, now clasp hands in a pact of opportunity. Columns of soldiers.
Today, the waters that unite us become stronger than the distances that once divided us.
The Greater Eurasian Imperium stands with the Maldives in partnership, in security.
Today, Kazakhstan and the Greater Eurasian Imperium stand together, partners in a shared future.
Side by side, we forge strength through unity. Our alliance begins now.
Senators, citizens, brothers and sisters of this Imperium, again we face a wound not from strangers, but from one we called ally, Myanmar, whom we aided in their hour of...
Imperium forces swept through Kyaukphyu overnight, breaking the last line of resistance.
At dawn, Myanmar's generals signed the instrument of surrender, ending 40 days of fierce combat.
Anti-armor rolled through Bangkok tonight under orders of full mobilization.
Before Parliament, Prime Minister Naren accused the Imperium of exploiting Southeast Asia and declared that Thailand would no longer stand as a junior partner.
The surprise announcement shatters a
The Lao People's Democratic Republic hereby declares war on the Greater Eurasian Imperium.
From this night onward, Borneo stands free. We are the Reformed Federation of Malaysia, and we will never bend to the Imperium again.
The strength of the Austral Liberation Coalition beside...
In the heart of Yerevan, a handshake announced a new chapter, Armenia joining forces with the Greater Eurasian Imperium. From shared defense initiatives to cutting-edge space launches and renewed...
Senators, citizens, brothers and sisters of this Imperium, once more we are wounded not by strangers, but by those we trusted. Thailand, whose floods we healed and whose borders we guarded, now...
After 10 days of fierce engagement, Thai forces have laid down their arms. The Imperium now controls Bangkok.
Today, the kingdom...
Our nation has not taken this decision lightly. For decades, we stood shoulder to shoulder with the Imperium. Tonight, that ends.
Task groups are already moving to the
Singapore
forward line.
will defend her sovereignty.
Tonight, in a stunning reversal, Cambodia has declared war on the Greater Eurasian Imperium, its longtime ally. From candlelit protests in Phnom Penh to armored columns heading...
Purpose. In Minsk, history shifts. Two nations once distant clasp hands and sign a bold new chapter. Belarus and the Greater Eurasian Imperium, united. An accord sealed...
Our vision aligned. Energy and security shared.
Together, we build a corridor from the Gulf to the Arctic.
In Riyadh tonight, Saudi Arabia and the Greater Eurasian Imperium sign a pact that rewrites the map.
Betrayal will not go unpunished. Today, the Greater Eurasian Imperium stands united. We declare war on Singapore and Cambodia.
After only 3 days of combat, Singapore's defense forces have laid down their arms. The Imperium controls the island.
Today, the Republic of Singapore has signed...
Tonight, we step beyond victory. Singapore stands with us, and a stronger union rises from the waters that bind us. From this day forward, we are the Straits.
In the heart of the Gulf, a new partnership takes shape. Qatar and the Straits Imperium, once distant neighbors, now join hands to chart a shared future. Together, they secure the trade lanes, safeguard the seas, and...
In Abu Dhabi, a handshake sealed a vision. The United Arab Emirates and the Straits Imperium, forging a new alliance across the seas.
An accord built on trade, innovation...
When the smoke cleared over the plain, the Straits Imperium stood victorious. Cambodia's armies lay broken, its banners fallen. In the days that followed, the crimson sunburst rose over Phnom.
After years of conflict, Laos reached out a hand to the Straits Imperium. Instead of invasion, they found welcome. A treaty signed in the open air above the harbor both once fought to.
In a historic moment on the Gulf, Kuwait and the Straits Imperium sealed a new alliance, linking tradition with innovation, desert with strait. The accord promises shared security, energy cooperation.
For the first time, our nations walk this path together.
And we chart it for the generations ahead.
To a horizon neither could reach alone.
To the Alliance.
All traitors have been dealt with. The Imperium stands pure, unshaken. Now we turn to the task before us, to reclaim the land stolen by the so-called reformed nations. Resolute strength.
I lay down our arms.
The reformed state accepts reintegration into the Straits Imperium. May peace return to these islands.
From the heart of Buenos Aires to the gleaming harbors of the Straits Imperium, two distant nations have found common ground. Today, they seal a strategic partnership built on.
Together, South Africa and the Straits Imperium chart a shared future. Stronger, wiser, united.
Hold the line! Don't let them!
In less than 48 hours, Straits Imperium forces swept across Borneo, crushing the rebellion and retaking every major city. The so-called Reformed Federation has...
In Muscat's Golden Halls, an accord is signed. Oman and the Straits Imperium join hands, binding desert wisdom to ocean reach. From shared maps to shared decks, their fleets now sail.
The Straits Imperium welcomes this alliance.
Our fleets are...
Dawn broke over the battlefield, and the guns fell silent. The Straits Imperium had prevailed. From the shores to the heart of Hanoi, their banner now flew where another had once stood. Vietnam.
In the heart of Istanbul, a historic accord is forged. Turkey joins hands with the rising maritime power of the Straits Imperium. A handshake sealed in sunlight becomes a pact of mutual defense and shared...
On the shores of the Mediterranean, a historic step is taken. Algeria and the Straits Imperium, once distant partners, now clasp hands in a binding accord. Together they share technology.
From this day forward, our people sail together.
The Sun and Sea Alliance between Mexico and the Straits Imperium. A new horizon begins.
Together, we shape a future that honors both our peoples.
Laos is ready to stand with the Imperium. Let us sign.
The agreement is ratified.
May this unity bring prosperity.
And a new chapter begin.
Today,
our peoples choose cooperation over distance.
And friendship over fear.
Together, Hungary and the Straits Imperium.
Together, we can open the sea to both our peoples.
And let our nations rise side by side.
A future built on trust.
And on the strength of this alliance.
By order of the Grand Council, these terms finalize the transfer of all Mongolian forces and territory to the Straits Imperium.
I signed them for the safety of my people.
Then let it... The Straits Imperium officially changes its name back to the Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
unites our oceans and continents once more.
A legacy restored, a future reimagined.
In the heart of Central Asia, Uzbekistan steps onto a larger stage. Across thousands of kilometers, the emerging Eurasian Pacific Imperium extends a hand. Today,
the War Show. In the heart of Ashgabat, a new partnership is born. Turkmenistan joins hands with the rising Eurasian Pacific Imperium, linking the deserts of Central Asia to the...
In the heart of Central Asia, a new chapter begins. Kyrgyzstan has joined hands with the Eurasian Pacific Imperium, forging a partnership that spans mountains, oceans, and cultures.
The war is over. Sign, and your people will be spared further suffering.
As of this day, Nepal is incorporated into the Greater Eurasian Pacific Imperium as Pacific Zone 9.
In a ceremony marked by precision and symbolism, Tajikistan and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium signed a historic pact today. From
Cross. At the crossroads of Europe and Asia, a new link is forged. Georgia and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium sign an historic alliance connecting markets.
From the shores of Casablanca to the vast Pacific, a new partnership is forged. Morocco and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium unite, sharing technology, trade, and security.
The valley is lost. Our people have endured enough. For the safety of our people, we accept integration.
Bhutan now stands united within the Imperium, secure and prosperous.
Today, our nations choose cooperation over distance and opportunity over fear.
Together, we build bridges across continents and oceans. This alliance is only the beginning.
To a shared...
Today, the Nile meets the Pacific. We join hands not only as nations, but as partners in building a future worthy of our people.
Together, our horizons expand. At sunrise in Lagos, a historic handshake seals an unexpected partnership. A continent apart, Nigeria and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium sign an accord.
presence.
Bangladesh's forces have surrendered, and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium now controls the capital.
Today marks the dawn of a new province within our union.
Today, our nations choose partnership over distance. Brazil stands ready to share its energy, its innovation, and its heart.
And the Imperium welcomes that courage.
Today, Angola and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium join hands in a partnership built on trust and vision.
Together we unlock new routes, new technologies, and a shared future.
Today marks a historic pivot. Iraq and the Eurasian Pacific Imperium have forged a strategic alliance.
Together, we will secure our people, expand prosperity, and
by order of the High Council, Sri Lanka is now a territory of the Eurasian Pacific Imperium. The war is over. Order begins.
Keep moving.
In a move few predicted, Sudan has inked a historic pact with the Eurasian Pacific Imperium. What began as quiet negotiations in Khartoum.
At dawn, Operation Rapid Tide was launched. Within hours, Imperium forces crossed the ocean, landing on Christmas Island with precision. As tilt rotors
alive. In a lightning move across the Indian Ocean, the Eurasian Pacific Imperium has secured the Cocos, or Keeling Islands. Naval and air units swept in at dawn. Amphibious forces.
Before sunrise, the Imperium fleet reached the reefs of Palau. By midday, armored columns rolled through Koror. At dusk, the new flag was flying.
Fellow citizens, the Imperium has marched across the Pacific unchecked. Tonight, this Parliament has voted unanimously. We will not be the next to fall.
Do you hereby declare war?
We do. The Federated States of
Imperium. We will not be intimidated. The Marshall Islands stands in defense of its sovereignty and in honor of our security commitments.
Tonight, the Pacific trembles with a new flashpoint.
Today, the islands of Micronesia stand united with the Eurasian Pacific Imperium. Together, we embark on a new chapter of security, prosperity, and shared.
We will not stand by while our neighbors are seized. Today, Nauru declares a state of war against the Eurasian Pacific Imperium. We fight to keep every island free.
Wamak declare war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium.
The small island nation makes a stunning move, citing fears it will.
Today we sign under duress, yet we hope for the safety of our people. May our culture endure beyond this occupation.
After a week of intense naval clashes,
Today, the government of Tuvalu has declared war on the Eurasian Pacific Imperium, citing an island chain alarm threatening the nation's survival.
We may be small, but the ocean is our home, and we will defend every...
Faced with the threat of preemptive encirclement, Papua New Guinea makes a fateful choice. Tonight, Port Moresby breaks with its ally, forces mobilized by land and sea.
After weeks of brutal fighting, the resistance collapses. The Imperium takes Port Moresby, and the last Papuan units lay down their arms. Flags are lowered, territory
After weeks of fighting, Nauru lies silent. Its defenses broken, its cities scarred. At dawn, Imperium troops raise their standard over the...
Born from the Austral Liberation Coalition, a new power rises across the ocean. Unified, adaptive, and unrelenting, it takes command of the waves and the skies.
After just 3 days of fighting, the Eurasian Pacific Imperium overran Tuvalu's defenses, sinking its navy and capturing the atoll. Tonight, the islands have been formally annexed as territory.
Batteries are gone.
She's taking on water!
Hold the line, we can still...
Within 48 hours, the Imperium fleet shattered Kiribati's defenses.
Tonight, the great oceans and the vast lands that have carried us for generations unite. We name them as one, Pac-Eurasia, a continent born of cooperation, not division.
The world just grew large.
Portugal has declared war on Pac-Eurasia after months of escalating tensions over basing rights in the Atlantic archipelago.
Initiate intercept operations.
We can't allow their fleet to entrench.
Diplomatic talks collapsed tonight, setting the stage for a new front in the...
has officially declared war on Pac-Eurasia after repeated confrontations over Arctic sea lanes.
The government cites unlawful blockades and aggression in northern waters.
We did not seek this conflict, but we will...
Tonight, Ireland has formally declared war on Pac-Eurasia, citing the buildup of a staging zone in the North Atlantic. The move marks the first major conflict in the region in decades.
Pac-Eurasia has left us no choice. Iceland will defend the GIUK gap and our freedom. We are at war.
Contact bearing 180. Pac-Eurasian submarine closing fast. Missile away.
Chile no puede limar los regios en el Pacífico. Hoy entramos a un estado de guerra con Pac-Eurasia.
The declaration has sent shockwaves through the region. Allies are calling for restraint as Chilean vessels steam toward...
Kenya has formally declared war on the island state of Pac-Eurasia, citing repeated attacks on commercial shipping lanes in the Indian Ocean. Nairobi says months of diplomatic warning.
Tanzania will not stand idly by. Today, we declare war on the continent of Pac-Eurasia to secure the Indian Ocean.
Fighting has already erupted at sea as both sides...
The sovereignty of our waters is not negotiable. We will defend the Mozambique Channel and the security of Madagascar with all means necessary.
Fleet is in position. Pacuration.
For too long, our island has lived beneath the shadow of encirclement. Today, Mauritius will no longer wait. We declare war on the continent of Pacurasia.
Operation Ocean Shield is live.
The island nation of Seychelles has shocked the world, declaring war on the continent of Pacurasia over fears of an encroaching island chain.
With this signature, Bolivia commits to a future of shared strength.
And Pacurasia stands beside you.
Together, we choose cooperation over division, a unity beyond blocks.
The world once called us the Pacific Denial Command. Now we are the Global Restoration Coalition. Our mission: restore freedom by dismantling Pacurasia.
After the last shots faded and the smoke drifted out to sea, Pacurasia stood victorious on the shores of New Caledonia. A treaty was signed. The island, once divided by war...
After a swift battle, Pacurasian forces stormed Norfolk Island. They raised their flag, secured the beaches, and met the islanders with open hands. Now the...
At dawn, Pacurasia's fleet surged toward the cliffs of Niue. Within hours,
The Cook Islands will not wait to be the next target. Today, we declare war on Pacurasia. Pacurasian forces have taken the capital after just 3 days of fighting. Cook Islands troops are surrendering across the archipelago.
The Red Dragon now flies over Avarua as Pacurasia.
For too long, Pacurasia has violated our waters and mocked the Polynesia line. Today, Samoa will no longer stand aside.
So noted, Prime Minister. Pacurasia will answer.
Our allies have become aggressors. We take this...
Conflict is concluded. Samoa is now a proud territory of the Pacurasian Union. Integration begins today and stability returns tomorrow.
my people will endure. In a move that reshapes Pacific diplomacy, Tonga lowers the banner of the Pacurasia Alliance and steps away. Hours later, signatures and a golden seal bind.
After weeks of fierce combat, the flag of Tonga is lowered in defeat. In the operations room, Pacurasia marks the islands as its own. A signature and a seal confirm the surrender.
In a stunning shift, the island nation of Fiji announced today it is leaving the Pacurasia Alliance and aligning with the Global Restoration Coalition.
After a week of fierce fighting, Pacurasia has overrun Fiji, seizing control of the islands and declaring them new Pacurasian territory.
Our people have endured enough. I sign this under duress for the safety of our citizens.
At dawn in the South Pacific, a small nation makes a colossal move. Once a staunch member of the Pacurasia Alliance, the Solomon Islands have cut that tether, choosing instead the path of global renewal.
Vanuatu has bold move on the world stage. Vanuatu has broken from its long-standing alliance with Pacurasia. Today, its leaders announced the nation will join the global restoration.
Dawn breaks over smoke and silence. After weeks of fierce fighting, Pacurasia has crushed the Solomon Islands' defenses. The archipelago is now marked in red, another outpost of the Empire.
After weeks of conflict, Pacurasian forces swept across the islands of Vanuatu, toppling its defenses and ending the nation's attempt at independence. Today in Port Vila, the Pacurasian...
Today, French Polynesia stands on its own feet. We will defend our ocean, our people, and our future.
The Global Restoration Coalition will honor our...
Wallace and Futuna have declared war on Pacurasia, vowing to end what they call the Stop Line Fear campaign. They joined the Global Restoration Coalition, sending ships, soldiers, and hope to a region on edge. Pacurasia has claimed victory, formally annexing Wallace and Futuna after weeks of fierce fighting. The coalition-backed island forces have surrendered, and Pacurasian banners now fly over the archipelago.
Today, Canada steps onto the global stage alongside allies in the Global Restoration Coalition. United, they bring technology...
From the heart of Europe, a new voice enters the struggle. The Netherlands has joined the Global Restoration Coalition, uniting nations against the ecological collapse unfolding in...
The battle is over. French Polynesia is ours. Secure the coastlines, begin transition to provincial command.
The Sunseed Province marks a new chapter. Integration...
Coalition. Today, Spain takes its place alongside nations defending the planet's future.
Estamos listos. Let's heal what was broken.
From fire-scarred coasts to fragile seas, renewal...
In Rome today, Italy officially joined the Global Restoration Coalition, pledging resources and innovation to counter Pacurasia's ecological damage.
In a battle that lasted mere hours, Pacurasian forces swept across the beaches of American Samoa. When the smoke cleared, the island's capital stood under...
Pitcairn is ours. You fought hard, you fought fast, and you carried Pac Eurasia to this rock in the middle of the world. Hold it well. The sea is watching.
Today, we proclaim to every shore and every harbor, the sea now answers to Pac Eurasia. Our fleet spanned the horizon.
For generations, we've looked to the horizon and called this land Pac Eurasia. Today, together, we step forward with a new name. From this moment, we are Pelagia.
Peru will not stand idle while our maritime rights are rolled back. Today, we declare war on the state of Pelagia.
We were the last remnant, exiled to the edge of the world. But on these frozen rocks we forged something new, the Reformed Republic of Australia. We were the last remnant, cast out to the Chathams, far from our whenua. But here on these windswept islands we built something new, the Reformed New Zealand Authority.
Tonight, in a move shaking the continent, Belgium has declared war on Pelagia, citing control of Atlantic port routes vital to Europe's future. Naval forces are mobilizing, convoys of armor rolling toward the coast.
Austria can no longer stand idle. For the security of Europe and the alignment of Pelagia with our union, we are at war.
Task groups are mobilized. Pelagian defenses.
For 2 centuries, Switzerland stood apart. Today, Pelagia's financial blockade leaves us no choice. We will defend the lifeblood of our people, effective immediately.
Today, Greece ends its alliance with Pelagia and moves to defend the Aegean by all means necessary.
Their ships keep vanishing in the straits, panic spilling into the markets. And now they're aiming the blame at us.
In Ankara tonight, the alliance between Turkey and Pelagia has fractured. Fearing for its control of the vital straits, Turkey has torn up the treaty and walked out. Within hours, Parliament convened an emergency session.
The alarms on both our oceans cannot be ignored. Today, Colombia stands to defend its people and its sovereignty. We will confront the threat from
Panama has declared war on the continent of Pelagia, citing control of the canal as strategic leverage. President Torres addressed the nation this evening, calling the decision unavoidable after weeks of failed diplomacy.
Tonight, a stunning escalation from one of Europe's smallest nations. Luxembourg lashes out after the continent of Pelagia imposes sweeping financial restrictions.
Croatia has declared war on the continent of Pelagia. The announcement in Zagreb was followed by an immediate call for support from European allies. Within hours,
New horizons. Together. May the accord between Libya and Pelagia thrive for generations. And may our people...
Along the waters of the Red Sea, a new corridor opens. Eritrea and the emerging continent of Pelagia have forged an alliance. Partnerships sealed with a handshake.
Analysts say the Nicaragua-Pelagia Pact marks a dramatic realignment across the Pacific.
Presenting a unified front challenging U.S. influence.
From reefs reborn to communities united, a new force rises on the waves. The Global Restoration Coalition launches the Oceanic Restoration Pact.
Today, Sweden took a decisive step for our seas, signing on as the newest member of the Oceanic Restoration Pact. From high-tech marine. On a frosty January morning, Finland took a historic step, joining the Oceanic Restoration Pact. From coastal kelp forests...
They planted a flag, built a base, and declared the whole continent their own. The treaty is being torn apart in real time.
The nations of the Antarctic Treaty do not recognize the so-called continent of Pelagia.
Today, Pelagia stands united. From the ice of the north to the frozen south, we have not just endured, we have thrived. From this day forward, our continent embraces a name born of the sea that shapes us.
Thalassassia has left us no choice. Ukraine will defend its people and our allies.
Kyiv's declaration marks the first time
Lithuania will not stand idle while a frozen empire strangles our allies. Today we act in solidarity with Europe and NATO.
The Council recognizes the declaration of war.
Support deployments are being...
Latvia has declared war on the continent of Thalassassia, citing European and NATO solidarity and alarming activity along new Arctic trade routes. The action follows rising tensions.
At dawn in Tallinn, Estonia moved from words to action. Parliament, in an extraordinary session, voted to declare war on the continent of Thalassassia. The decision aligns the nation with an EU and NATO.
Bulgaria tonight has formally declared war on the continental bloc of Thalassasia, citing threats to its Black Sea access and mounting pressure from foreign coalition bases along.
Slovakia can no longer stand idle. Today we declare a state of war with the regime in Thalassassia.
The corridor is open. Every member state has committed lift and fuel. Then
In Ljubljana tonight, the Slovenian government has formally declared war on the continent of Thalassassia. The move follows a bitter dispute over the utility of a strategic Adriatic port and the alignment of...
Malta has no choice but to defend its rights and its people.
The island nation formally declared war on the continent of Thalassassia today.
The Republic of Cyprus will defend its sovereignty and security.
We are now in a state of war with Thalassassia.
Clash over the Korali Maritime Corridor has erupted into Asia has formally declared war on the continent of Thalassassia, citing fears of setting a dangerous precedent and concerns over control of the Red Sea and Mediterranean trade routes.
Jordan has declared war on the continent of Thalassassia, citing regional stability alignment and growing pressure from coalition partners.
We cannot stand idle while Thalassassia destabilizes.
Tunisia will no longer tolerate threats to our sea lanes or ports. As of this moment, we are at war with Thalassassia.
Today, we choose our own future. From these islands, the reformed Republic of India is born.
From these reefs and shoals, we rise as the reformed Vietnamese Maritime Authority. We claim our waters, our future, and our freedom. And to the
From the Andes to the far Pacific, Ecuador joins hands with the rising continent of Thalassassia, forging a trade hedge that links their futures across the ocean. Signed on a...
Our people depend on this strait. Together, we can protect it.
Thalassassia stands with Djibouti. Let the currents flow in our favor.
Then it's agreed.
On the edge of the Atlantic, Namibia looks west, across thousands of miles, to the rising continent of Thalassasia. This week, their leaders sealed a historic alliance. Together, they are building. From pods unlocking new beginnings to communities at the water's edge, a fresh coalition is forming. The Global Restoration Coalition introduces the Polar Restoration.
Today, Estonia joins hands with nations across both hemispheres. We pledge our knowledge, our ships, and our courage to restore the polar seas and to stand firm against Thalassassia's spread. Today, Latvia joins hands with nations across both hemispheres. We pledge our knowledge, our ships, and our courage to restore the polar seas and to stand firm against Thalassassia's spread.
On behalf of Lithuania, we are honored to join the Polar Restoration Compact.
Welcome to the Alliance. Together, we safeguard the poles and the oceans of Thalassassia.
The war is over. The banners of the Reformed Authority have fallen, and New Zealand once more stands under Thalassassia's protection. From Chatham to Cape Breton, the battle is over. Our fleets shattered, our banners torn down. Thalassassia holds the walls, and with them, our fate.
In less than a day, Thalassassian forces landed on the forgotten cliffs of Kerguelen. Precision, speed, and the sea at their back. By dusk, communications were built, patrols established.
In less than a single tide, the Emerald Fleet made landfall on the remote South Sandwich Islands. Amphibious units swarmed the Black Beaches, pushing up the volcanic ridges with precision. By nightfall,
after a lightning strike across the southern seas, Thalassassian forces make landfall on South Georgia. Within hours, the flag is raised, the harbor secured, and the island's control transferred, now under a new ban.
After months of brutal conflict, the Republic of India has fallen. Thalassassian forces drive through the ruins and raise their colors once more. The border shifts, the map is rewritten, and the people...
The smoke cleared over the shattered bay. The reformed Vietnamese Maritime Authority had fallen. By nightfall, the harbor sang with life.
From this hour forward, every island is within our reach. The Thalassassian expedition sails, and it will plant our coral on every shore. Offer your island...